So I think we need to talk about the big one yesterday. The two things that were actually discovered by Ginsor. This man is the database man. I mean, he finds everything before it comes out. This ain't no 4chan. Ginsor's the one that pretty much calls everything before it's finally released to the game. Normally, he doesn't disclose them. But yesterday, he was like, what the hell? So a couple of things that he actually showed us yesterday. Number one was a release of an old weapon. That's right, Felwinter's Lie. Fellas, if there was ever a shotgun that I would say was practically a sniper rifle, this was it. No, it's not a slug shotty. It very much performs and behaves like a shotgun. It just had some of the most insane kill ranges you have ever seen on a shotgun. Now, this weapon is actually related to the Iron Lords. Kind of makes sense in some ways, considering like Felwinter's Peak has been leaked. But let's just talk about this shotgun right now. So first up, what he datum on, its description. I just like the name, doesn't mean anything. Lord Felwinter to Lord Timber. Am I saying that right? I never could say any of the Iron Lord names right. Now this is going to be an energy weapon, and it's definitely going to replace Mindbender, because look at these perks. First up, the intrinsic perk, shot package. Aggressive frame shotgun modified to have a more uniform pellet spread. Fellas, that's outrageous. First up, shotguns all got a blanket nerf this past season, right? But in terms of like suggesting shotguns, aggressive frames are in the best of states. They do more damage per pellet, thus making them more consistent to that cutoff range of like 8.5 meters. And again, that's really stretching it. But currently right now, the aggressive intrinsic perk just says hard hitting, high recoil, but also increases the rate of fire after a kill. Now it's actually a pretty nice perk inside of PvE when you're chaining kill after kill. But this is a new take on that intrinsic perk. Now, shot package was actually a perk back inside of Destiny 1. We had it in year 1. It's exactly what made Felwinter's Lie such a snipey boy. It was such a good trait that I'm pretty sure Bungie removed it. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I remember I woke up one day and my Felwinter's Lie did not have shot package on it. So understand the level of lethality that something has to get to where Bungie just goes, we can't even nerf it. We're just gonna remove it. And they're bringing it back. Holy balls. Now, underneath it is full choke, which is kind of interesting. This is a Titan barrel, reduced projectile spread when aiming down sights at the cost of precision damage. This is wild because I already am scratching my head wondering how shot package is going to perform all on its own. Then you combine it with full choke. What the hell are we doing here, fellas? What is this? Is it just a slug shotty? Bucket one shot body shot? I don't know. To make matters even nastier, we've got accurized rounds underneath it to boost that range up. Slide shot, which actually reloads the weapon magazine and temporarily boosts that range and stability. Somebody asked me the other day what the difference between slide shot and slideways is. One boosts range and stability, which is slide shot. Slideways boosts handling and stability. You actually don't see slideways that often. Matter of fact, many perks from year 1 D2 are not even really present in the game or in rotation. But slide shot is definitely one of the best perks for just giving yourself that boost in range before entering a gunfight or even between gunfights, as well as just running and gunning, which takes us to probably the best perk to have on a shotgun this season, which is opening shot. Improve the accuracy and range on the opening shot of an attack. My God. So we've actually had the pleasure of seeing slide shot and opening shot in action. The question that came up, do these two things stack? Yes, they do stack. At least it stacks on primaries. The fact that this is all a thing, this is crazy. But just as a cherry on top, down below is a range masterwork. So is this going to be the best shotgun in the game? Well, it's definitely going to be the best shotgun in the energy slot. I don't care what you say, fellas. Just take that Mindbender right now and get ready to delete it. And I know some of you have been married up to that shotgun now for years, but Felwinter's Lie is going to return, and it's going to return to its former glory. I still can't believe they're bringing back shot package. This was a perk that caused a major ordeal. Now down below, it's a little bit of lore here. We can't tell anyone. Do you know how powerful a war mine is? I know you do. We've been running from one for centuries. Not just powerful either, intelligent, storing every secret of the golden age from the traveler's arrival right up until the collapse. Imagine if people realize you had all of that buried somewhere in your head. Just imagine. So we can't tell anyone. You're something totally new. Part Guardian, part Warmine. There's no one else like you. I think that's why the Traveler sent me to you. But other people won't understand it. And Rasputin will never, ever stop coming after you. After us. Ever. So it's just us, Felwinter. Just you and me. This is our lie and ours alone. Holy hell. I'm assuming that's Lord Timmer. Is that right? I don't know. We got to get Bife, boys. The lore's looking pretty juicy right here. My speculation on when and where we're going to get the shotgun, I actually think it's going to be the Iron Banner ritual weapon next season. We might get it before that. I don't know. But that's just my guess. Considering we got the bow this past season from Iron Banner, and that was like the main quest from Iron Banner this season, I'm assuming the refresh of that will be this weapon next season. So be looking out for that. All right, let's look at the other leak. There was another one that was thrown out by Ginsor. Yes, this one's kind of creepy, man. So let's just take a quick look at it before we talk about it. Yes, you saw that correctly, boys. That is a Dorito ship right outside of Jupiter. And if my calculations are correct, they should be here by next Wednesday. No, but for real though, it's starting to get real. So as you know, we had the cutscene a while back, like way back, where the Traveler imploded on himself, sent this sheen of light out into space, and then all of these creepy pyramid ships turned toward us and started making their way here, which I gotta say, they're making pretty good time. Which has been like the whole reason why we've been trying to get Rasputin to like snap out of it and join us, right? We need help, man. We need nukes. Because obviously the darkness has a lot of potent stuff. Now, the question that was brought up here recently, if there's multiple pyramid ships, are there multiple travelers? Is it just gonna be a fight between white balls and black triangles? Maybe, I don't know. That's another lore question. I think one day we're gonna sit down, we're gonna really get serious about some lore. All I know is that this cutscene definitely elevates things because we've been waiting for pyramid ships to really make a move on us. We had the pyramid ship on the moon, but it was dormant, then broke down, man. Mechanical failure. Now, a lot of people have questioned what's gonna come out of these pyramid ships when they get here. Is it just gonna be more hive? Just gonna open up and damn Thrall gonna run out at us? That would kind of be a bummer. The speculation is that we're actually gonna finally receive a new race called the Veil. Dude, I'm treading off into territory I know nothing about. But currently right now, at least from this Reddit post right here, it states that the word Veil is not really used often throughout either Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. But there has been a sudden shift how the word is used, beginning with Forsaken. In one lore page, the Nine vaguely allude to a threat as laying themselves before the Veil. In another lore page about the Nine, the returning darkness is described as the falling Veil. In one of Callus's fanfics, the end of the universe comes from a veil of darkness that inflicts fear and paranoia. There's also an entire lore book titled Unveiling, which is actually written from the perspective of the darkness. Well, looky there, fellas. They got writers and everything, man. I think we jumped to conclusions about the darkness because of the hive. Like, I know the hive is not exactly the darkness, but they're about the most evil thing I've ever seen, right? Outside of Greg. Greg's pretty cute. So that's pretty much it, leaks, guys. I'm not gonna pretend to know anything else on the lore. Just know that Veil has been mentioned multiple times. And it kind of got kicked off because there was like a leak that was like, yo, we're gonna have darkness-based subclasses. Hawkmoon's coming back. And on top of that, the new enemy faction is gonna be called the Veil. One of those beautiful 4chan leaks that I didn't put much stock in. With that being said though, the term Veil has been used multiple times. Now looking at one final leak before I let you guys go, there is gonna be a community quest that requires us going to the EDZ, the moon, and Io, which must be Seraph's Tower related, and getting 3 million of something. Maybe 3 million kills? I don't know. Sounds very similar to like EP in the community challenge last year before Shadowkeep. But I just want to take a real quick look at this because notice quest step number 3. It states investigate the energy signatures at the coordinates Rasputin sent. Yes, that is Vostok. I mean, we have it as an asset in the game right now. We play Crucible in that map, but it's also Felwinter's Peak, or at least Felwinter's Peak overlooks it. So the rumors that we'll be returning to Felwinter's Peak and possibly light the temple again for the Iron Lords seems to be true. And if that's true, well, yeah, Siva might be coming back. So, I don't understand really the lore there because I thought we killed Siva. At the same time, Rise of Iron was such a good DLC for Destiny 1, was such a good raid on top of that. I really wouldn't be entirely against it. So guys, those are your leaks as of this week. The big one being the shotgun. Dorito ships are on their way, and a new community quest that is looking to bring us back to Felwinter's Peak. Fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.